All right, I want to bring this to everybody's attention about the dip in crypto. So since we obviously launched Omari Coin, um, if you guys are in it already, you're going to notice that it has times where it's valued higher, times it's valued lower. But there's something called the dip for all the newbies. If you know what the dip is, yeah, you might learn something new in this video, so feel free to watch it all the way through or listen all the way through. But I'm pretty much you might already know this. So the dip in crypto is a time where the price drops. So it has a high, and we're looking at the audio chart right now. That's for Audius. Audius is a streaming music streaming platform that is built on blockchain technology. So think of it like Spotify, but for the new era of Web 3.0 that's going to be coming in. And what happens is these coins will get some good news or something like that happens, or there'll be a big wave in crypto or something that they have a big high. A lot of people start to put their money in, and to move a price all this much is typically like there's just bigger players that have billions of dollars that are moving it. They might not put all their billions into one coin. They spread it out, but they're moving a lot of money into one coin because typically retail investors, that's people who don't have billions of dollars. Maybe you have a couple thousand, maybe you have tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands or even millions, but you don't have as much as like a hedge fund that has billions of dollars. So you really need the bigger guys to get these huge spikes that we see. Not to say the smaller, all the retail investors couldn't do that, but you really had to band together, kind of like what happened with AMC and a couple of the other meme stocks. It's just a lot of smaller people banding together, and then the bigger players came and put their stamp of approval on top of it, while others were shorting those stocks. So, quick recap of that, just in case you don't know, shorting a stock means that you think it's going to go down, and that's called being bearish on something. Being bullish on something is that you think it's going to go up. So what happens with these big spikes? You get the good news, and then you get people taking profit. So you'll see Audio's high. The Audio token was about 370, and it still has not gotten back up to 370. So what somebody would do, like the people who understand what Audius is doing, this is combining fundamental analysis and technical analysis. So fundamental is what the company is doing. What's their mission? What's their development team like? Are they coming out with cool features? Like, are they coming out with features that are going to help artists get paid a lot faster? What are they doing to make the space better? That's the fundamental analysis. Your technical analysis is looking at these charts and understanding that even though they might be doing some cool stuff around March 28th of 2021, I know that that's their high, their all-time high. So even if I'm looking at this back in March, I know that that's their high for this coin. So if I'm dollar cost averaging, which means I'm just buying a little bit every month or a little bit every week or a little bit every day, whatever you want to do, it really doesn't matter all that much. I might just buy the same amount every week, or if I see it getting low, I might buy double the amount. So if I was doing $10 a week and I see it getting low and I still believe in the mission of that company, maybe I do $20 every week while it's low, or $50 every week while it's low. Because if they're a good company and they're doing what they say they're going to do, eventually it's going to come back up. So you're going to build down here. You're going to buy more as it gets lower. This is buying the dip. So you'll see that the low here is still higher than the low that it was back in January. So it's probably not going to get all the way back down to January prices, but it's going to get to a nice respected low point. This is called a support line. So this means that below this point, people are not selling anymore. So that's when you get this kind of support line right here. You draw a line across it, and You keep buying coins in here. Again, not financial advice, just saying, that's where you can build a good base. And then as it jumps back up, some people take profit. You can take a little bit of profit up here, if it gets to whatever percentage gain you want to get to. Like if you held from the beginning of the year, right now is up 1,500%. So maybe you take some profit at 1,000% if you want to. But you definitely don't want to, or I don't plan on like pulling out all of it after it gets to 1,000%, especially if you believe in what the company is doing. So holding for longer periods of time, at least a few years, ideally hold for like a decade if you think that this is going to be the mover in the space. But that is buying the dip. You want to find out the fundamentals of the company and then combine that with the technical analysis of looking at some price charts. And then, as always, you can't go wrong with dollar cost averaging when you believe in the company. So if you just buy a little bit every week, every month, or every day, that's going to take out a lot of that volatility, a lot of that guesswork of, I don't know if this is the high right here. Could it keep going up? Could it go back down? After a certain point in time, you just buy a little bit every week, then you're good. You still would be in the green if you just bought every week from, January of this year, because you would have been buying whenever it was super cheap, 20 cents, 30 cents, and it's up to $2.70 right now, or $2.73, I should say. So that is buying the dip in crypto. That's the thinking behind it. That's what people, if you get your own creator coin on Rally or you're buying around in there, that's what's happening with these coins. So don't freak out when the price goes down. Don't freak out when it goes up. Don't get too happy and sell away all of it. Just steadily keep track of what companies are doing. Feel free to look at these price charts. They have price charts on Rally that will show you both the USD and the Rally balance. So you can look on there for just to see how many people are getting into a coin, how many people are getting out, all that stuff. So that's it for this one, guys.